Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Wednesday, the 25th of May, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show here on YouTube 3 times a week called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. In that, I do channeling for the collective, but I also give mini reads for donations. And so if you're interested in that, it's 7 a.m. Bangkok time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel. You can click on set a reminder on that show to come along live. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there as well. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them. Not always available. If they're all sold out when you try and book in, just check back a day or so later. The energies we've got today to dance with joy. Very nice. Happy days. On a Wednesday, dancing. Well, you might not literally be dancing. You might be very happy though today. Unique. So something that is just, I don't think anyone else, if they got what you're getting today, then no one else would be jumping up and shouting yippee, but you are, because it's perfect for you. It's exactly what you need. You know, when that thing shows up and it's exactly what you need, and you can tell that the universe is on your side when it comes through. It's that kind of feeling. It's really good. It doesn't have to be anything significant or big, but it's exactly what you need, uniquely right. It's like, one time I bought this opal and it was an earring and I wanted to use it as a nose stud, so I wanted to bend it, but I needed 2 pliers to bend it. And then I bought a car. And in the little thing in the car, there was 2 pairs of pliers, and I was like, yes! It's things like that, you know? It's just those little coincidences that are just exactly right for you. I feel that's what it is today. Got strength and empathy and move. Be strong today, have empathy, and get moving. Get moving forward on something. Let's find out more with the tarot. Tell us what's going on, tarot. What's happening today in the energies? 10 of Swords, leaving something painful behind. Well, that could be why you're dancing with joy as well. 4 of Cups, you've been kind of disappointed by something. It might be righting itself today, that disappointment. Or bored waiting for something, and then things could get moving today. You got the 7 of Wands, who need to defend something as well. Isn't it funny, like yesterday we had like iffy cards, and then these cards were really good, and then today we've got really good cards here, and then these aren't so good. Back to front. We need to defend ourselves. 7 of Wands. Feeling defensive maybe about something. And that card wants to come out. The 2 of Wands, you've got a decision to make, on action to take. Which way to go, left or right? Which job to take, this one or that one? Which relationship to get into? One with them or the one with them? Let's see. 10 of Swords. You're leaving something painful behind is what I was getting from that. Sometimes it's about painful endings, but sometimes it's about leaving it behind. 10s are the completions of things. So completion of something that's been rather painful for you. Perhaps emotionally painful. Let's see. Yes, perhaps emotionally painful. It could have been so good. It could be so good. Now, this is something that's going to make you feel really good, but maybe the pain was that you couldn't have it yet or something like that, because the 9 of Materials is something that's for you. Ace of Emotions is you feeling incredible. And so it feels like something that you really, 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 really wanted, that would make you feel awesome, that you really wanted to manifest, is happening today. It could be. And the pain of the disappointment of not getting it yet is dissipating. What a strange way for the tarot to put it there. You know, as in a double negative. Well, not a double negative, but a negative turned into a positive. I wonder why. Maybe because we might have to deal with that negative. Do you know what I mean? Something good happens and then we're like, at last. Or someone shows up and they can say, okay, I can do this thing for you now. You might feel a little bit annoyed still at them, even though it's really good. This is what you wanted. The painful bit that you've had in the waiting or the disappointment leading up to it, the energy of that might still be there. Otherwise, they would just put the Ace of Emotions out and I'd say something good's happening, you know? This is saying there's been some pain involved in it and it could still be around today. Teaching, so you're learning about something here, maybe something about patience, I just heard. So the Four of Cups, it has been very disappointing. That disappointment energy could still be around. Muse of Voices is out with that, which is all about, well, the King of Swords is all about having clarity about things. So you could be clear on that, on maybe why you needed to wait or why that disappointment had to happen. Nothing else is coming out to give us more on that. So you need to take this as it resonates. Whatever it is that you've been waiting on that has been disappointing in the waiting could be over now, but there could be a little bit of a, you know, it's like when someone finally does what you want them to do, but you say, oh, now you're doing it. You know, it's that the little bit of disappointment is carried through even though they're doing what you wanted them to do now. What's behind this? Just be careful of that, I would say. New beginnings, but it is a good thing, right? It's a good thing. So try not to carry that disappointment energy through and let that go now because it's actually happening. Need to defend yourself. What's this all about? Seven of Wands. Wow. Queen of Voices, to cut things out, to say no, to have boundaries. Ton of inspiration that you're not going to take all those burdens on again. You put them down now. I don't know how this is going to work, you're saying, but I am not going to pick up those burdens again. No, I'm not going to do it. So you're defending yourself. Someone's asking you to do something that you don't want to do or that you used to do. You used to take the burdens of that, but you've learned better now. And so this is you very clearly saying, I am not going to do that thing and defending yourself in that position because I'm not picking up those burdens again. It's not my responsibility to carry. Sorry, this could be at work. It could be any situation, but it kind of feels workish to me. And they're saying that, well, I don't know how it's going to be done then. It's like, well, we don't know how it's going to be done then. And that's what it is, but I am not doing it. So being very strong in that, not picking up those burdens again and defending yourself in that position too. Just because you used to do something before, always help out at your detriment or something like that, doesn't mean that you need to do it again. So, I like that. That could be making you really happy too. What's behind this is duality. So you could feel pulled in two directions on this as well. You could feel a little bit guilty, but it's definitely stand strong. This is the message of stand strong in that you do know what's right, really, and you do know that you don't want to pick up those burdens again. Now, the Two of Wands is with the Ace of Materials. So do something big. The decision to make, this decision that we've got today, Two of Wands, decision to take action on something or which way to go. Go for the biggest option. The Ace of Materials is the one that's going to be really good for you, that big offer, something that's going to be long-term, really big for you. Go for that one. If you've got a choice today to make, on action to take, definitely go for the biggest option. Not like the biggest cake or something like that, I wouldn't. Perhaps go for the smallest one of those. Transformation. Wow, there's definite movement in the energies today. There's transformation behind that. And so it could be that you're raising your game now and you're going for more and you're expecting more from life and all of that. Now, what about our love lives? What's going on in our love lives today? A bit of matcha. Latte. Yummy. Homemade. These. In our love lives today, we have the sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. Some of you are waiting for a sacred union instead of getting with just whatever kind of relationships. It's waiting for Mr. Right or Ms. Right instead of Mr. Right now or Ms. Right now is what I'm getting from this. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. So remember, your heart is too precious to waste on people that don't deserve it. That's the message I'm getting from that today. Some of you just need to hold out for a really special relationship and wait for it to come instead of trying to take action forward on whatever is available. You don't need to do that. Go wild and take inspired action instead. Wow. So some of you could be moving forward on that right relationship for you as well. Could be making you feel really good. We do have a lot of good energies around today. A lot of action, you know, in the energies today. A lot of joy could be had today. Most people. What about relationships? There's some forgiveness going on here. Oh, there's 2 cards and healing. Nice. So we could be talking about this situation, could be in a relationship here, this thing that you've been waiting for, and there's healing and forgiveness to be had there. So someone's coming in now, you know, after being very disappointed, waiting for them. It could be that for some of you this today. I say this week. Don't do weeklies anymore. Okay. For those of you who've been asking for the star sign, I'm not an astrologer, and 12 videos is too much for me. I can't add 12 videos to my workload. I need to pare it down. I've got a new business starting up, another business starting up. I need to be doing less of this rather than more. It's probably my Psychic Cafe show that will go, and I'll carry on with the pick a card reads and these energy updates. But I'll let you know when I get to that level. But yeah, I cannot add 12 more. It's a lot doing each star sign. 12 videos. It's a lot of work. That's like 12 extra days of work. I can't do it. It's not possible for me. I just don't have the time. Sorry for those of you that wanted that, but you'll have to go to other readers for that stuff. A villain. Uh-oh. So somebody's done the wrong thing in a relationship, or you could be kind of throwing them under a bus. Just be careful about projection, because the other heart card that almost came out was about projection in relationships, so just be careful of that. Now, you could be receiving something from someone today, something back from an ex is what I was just getting there. Someone that you've let go of. You could be getting something back from them that's yours. You finally give it up. You know, when people hold on to something of yours, they won't give it back to try and punish you. You could be getting something back today, some of you. Quite specific. But some of you are going to be floating on air today because there's really good stuff happening, because someone's available now. There's a lot of mixed energies today. Really a lot of mixed energies. You're just going to have to pick and choose which of these applies to your day as you go through it. Because I don't think we're all going to be getting all of this energy. Otherwise, it's going to be quite the day, isn't it? There's a lot going on. Anyway, let's see. What else? What else in the energies, the general energies today? Great happiness. Something's making you happy. Harp says great happiness. What else? What's the younger man, a barrel? I've got a tankard and a barrel. Oh, there could be some getting drunk today. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. We've got a younger man with a barrel here. Feel something lacking in your life, perhaps money, love, goals. This could be a son, younger man, some kind of a relative or someone that you know could be asking you, could be very unhappy, thinking that there's a lot lacking in their life and asking you, feeling a bit down, maybe asking you for help or asking for some money or something like that to help them out. You're highly thought of. Wow, that's cool. And a wishbone, a wish is granted. So, yeah, I think something that you've been waiting for, like I said, don't carry that disappointment through. Now it's manifesting. Well, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. This is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading. If you want me to pull one of those out, along with cards to get clarity for a question that you've got, come along to my Psychic Cafe show. I do that for donations in there. Those mini reads. You can find the next one laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there. You can click on set a reminder on that show to come along live. I can also use them in private readings as well. If you're interested in a private reading, book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below, and also one up there as well. If you have specific questions for your reading, you don't want to just leave it for me to just channel, as I would usually do for a reading. Then after you've booked in, just click on the Contact Us page on my website. You can put your questions in there. So how best to deal with these energies today? Ace of Swords, like move forward in the truth of who you are. It's like you've got the key to something now, so keep on moving forward. Leave the past behind, leave all those past annoyances behind, and move forward. It feels like you're going on to great things here. We have 3 aces out now, so there's a lot of big energy movement forward today. Ace of Swords, there you go. Do what's right for you and move forward, leave the past behind. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is yes, go for it, says the aquamarine. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video. down there. Leave a comment as well, even if it's just to say hi. It will help me out. Apparently, eventually with the YouTube algorithm, although it doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment. Click on the subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me as well. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, and I make 3 Love Picker card reads a week as well. You'll find one of them right there right now. If you want to watch that next, you can. And so have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.